This YouTube video contains the following.
Let's do another temple. It goes so quick, man. Another epic, another Doom Priest. Oh no, 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 no! Oh my god, no fucking way! No fucking way, bro! I don't know. I think we're not that close. Oh my god! No! No, gross! She's bad. She's so... Oh my god. So, here we have a little Hero's Path calculation. How many mystery shards do we have? We have 282. So let's type that in. 282. That's 846 points. Then we have 28 ancients. We don't have a lot. We have 14 voids. We have 5 primals. And we have 7 sacreds. We have a worth right now of just pulling shards of 60,200 points. We're going to do math. We're going to crack some shards, get every single legendary mythical we ever want into this video. I mean, some of that might not be true. Yeah. Today, we are going to pull some shards. We're going into the Hero's Path. We're going to see what is realistic for us. We're going to use some tools that I will share with you in the description below so you can do the same thing. Always be prepared, okay? If you're swiping your card or whatever you do, make sure you're prepared. Don't you find this kind of funny? I just not realized 666. Why? It's kind of weird, isn't it? And then we're also gonna take a little glance at the anomalous Titan event again, because some things might have changed. Look at this. The Ice Golem. We knew there was gonna be an Ice Golem, but look at this. Clear the Ice Golem peak only using champions from a faction of your choice. That makes a huge difference. All of a sudden, this might be doable for me. So, we might actually go for the Ice Golem, which means that we might be able to skip a little bit of the points, and maybe some of the points here, and maybe we can sort of get close to here instead. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And mean and stuff and shit? Yeah. But first off, we're gonna calculate our points. Again, this is gonna be in the description. So, here we have a little Hero's Path calculation. How many mystery shards do we have? We have 282. So let's type that in. 282. That's 846 points. Then we have 28 ancients. We don't have a lot. We have 14 voids. We have 5 primals. And we have 7 sacreds. We have a worth right now of just pulling shards of 60,200 points. Now, let's go into the Mavara's path. All right, we need to sort of calculate again what's realistic. If we should we can do one where we just basically take everything. So let's start here. We're gonna check here. By the way, when I'm checking things, this is the sort of like, this is the cost here. Okay, this is gonna cost you 500 because I clicked this. And that's the equivalent of the shards, that would be. But let's keep going. That's the first 100 points. Then we have we need to get a key. Actually, hold on. Let's do this, because the ones on the sides are a little bit cheaper, I noticed. Now, if we want another 200 points, we will need to get these 2 keys here. So let's get them there. And then we build down here. Unlock, get that. Go here, unlock, get that. Right there, for all those 400 points, it's going to be 54,000 points. We can afford that. But what we can't afford is if we go down to the XP barrel and the Mavara Soul as well. That's going to be 113,000 points. Realistically, I don't think we're gonna be able to do that. We cannot buy ancient shards just for the simple fact we're going to need that for all the other stuff, like the champion training and just, you know, getting down with the Ice Golem and a bunch of other things. So we are desperate for these gems in order to buy energy, in order to sort of survive. I mean, getting all the way here, because this is where we want to be. Um, Mavara's 5-star soul would be really nice, but I don't know. 60,000 points. It's almost another 60,000 points in farming dungeons. That's not gonna happen. We might be able to pull another sacred shard or two. That will land us. Yeah, like even that doesn't make a huge difference. There is an alternative here. So, if we would reset this, and I would go straight down here, let's go for this key, and then we go here. We unlock this, and we go there. We can't even afford this right now. The Mavara is so expensive, it's 50,000. This alone is almost worth our entire sort of net worth of shards. But that's 86,000 points. That's the equivalent of 19 sacred shards. That's a little bit far-fetched. This might be a thing, but let's go into this now, okay? Let's say we would do this. I mean, to be fair, skipping 200 points maybe is worth it. We'll see. If we go down to the Titan event here, we've already checked the stuff that we're going to pick. And we need to check these. There we go. And then we can ditch 100 points somewhere. We could ditch 100 there. And then we can ditch another 30 points, which could... No, Ice Golem is 60. The thing is, though, I think it's divided by 30-30 or some shit. Like, for example... Or maybe it's not. No, look at this. Gear enhancement, that's 20-60. Okay. So, like, let's say we would dip here. We'd just, you know... like, not go for 200. And just go for the soul instead. We would obviously need to do Ice Golem. All of these things. Everything that's checked. And then some. Damn. Because even if we go gear enhancement here, that gets us to 1,490. In total, we need 1,500. This makes it a little bit awkward. This makes it very awkward, actually. Because... we would need to go for the next gear enhancement, and that would reach us to 15,500. 1,550. So, if we would skip 200 points in the hero's path, we need to literally do everything else, including this champion chase. Which, how the hell are we going to do this while we're spending all our resources here? This ends on the Monday 27th. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Like almost like 3.5, 4 days until we need to pull champions again. That's not realistic. I think we need to calculate with this. And if we can't get that, shit, we need to get that. Holy crap. The only things we can skip. By the way, the reason why I'm going through this is because this is how I would recommend you guys going through this as well. Let's say we do champion chase. We're forced to do champion chase. Let's remove champion training. Okay. Then we have 120, well, 130 points left to skip. Gear Hunters, this one would save us energy. And then, I mean, why would we skip a classic arena? It makes no sense. We could do this. Damn. But let's get into this again, okay? Let's go here. Let's get all these points again. Like all these, like 400 points, okay? Go here, and then we go here. 54,000. If we stop there, we have about 2 sacred shards worth. No, we have 1 sacred shard. No, We have like 1.5 sacred shard left to spare. Dude, this championship is gonna ruin us, isn't it? How in the hell are you supposed to do the hero's path and the championship? Damn. Damn. Holy goddamn. Let's save up on some remnant summons, shall we? Okay. Let me check one thing here. Because getting, for example, it's plus, no, it's plus 75 accuracy. You don't want to build accuracy with embers. I'm trying to think, is it worth going for just a third soul? But then man, I think we need to put Mavara on the back burner. I want to go for embers more. But that being said, we need 54,000 points. Let's start with this. We need these points. We're not gonna skip any. And that being said, let's start pulling. Should we start off with the ancient shards? We need to pull everything, so dupe Mavara, shall we? I don't know. I've gone through them a little bit, but I kind of want her just for the guaranteed heal reduction, which is kind of nice. Venelicia could be really nice as well. I'm not too high about this guy. Even though he's a faction, ally faction unity guy. Mavara, no. I mean, Helicath could be cool. Let's go with Alicia. And let's go here. And let's start pulling. We'll do 8 normal ones, and then we're gonna go into 2 temples. Yeah. And then pull some mythicals. Let's do that, shall we? I don't think we're straight off from Mercy. We did pull a legendary. That's an epic. That's another Magnar. I do believe that would be our +3 or +4. Another epic. Oh shit, dude. We're close to Doom Priest. Or whatever her name is, I think. But we don't have too much high hopes for the ancients. Fleshmonger. Another epic. Who's this guy? Oh yeah, no. We have this guy. Thought he was red, not blue. Alright, let's do a temple. Epic, Cormac, Doom Priest, there she is. I don't think we have Doom Priest. Another epic. Cease, we have him. Okay, cool. Let's do another temple. It goes so quick, man. Another epic, another Doom Priest. Oh no! Oh my god, no fucking way! No fucking way, bro! Get the fuck out of here! Mighty motherfucking Uko, huh? Holy shit! This guy is meta in PvP, live arena. I'm pretty sure, especially the high dude. What the fuck? Holy shit! Wow, that's a cool thing on the back there. Holy shit! Especially in high tier live arena, I believe. He has a 20% ally speed. Let's go through his kit, shall we? Uko Smash attacks all enemies, has a 50% chance of placing a 50% decrease attack debuff for 2 turns. Then he has Uko's Fury, which is a 2. Attacks all enemies 2 times. Each hit has a 75% chance to remove 2 random buffs from the target. Plays a block buffs debuff and a 50% decrease accuracy debuff for 2 turns on the targets that have no buffs after the attack. This books down to 100% chance to remove 2 random buffs. Uko's Mercy revives all dead allies with 40% HP, then places a block damage buff on them for 1 turn. Also places a 30% increased speed buff on all allies for 2 turns. Will place the increased speed buff even if there are no dead allies. Then here we have his passive, Totem Warden. Has a 50% chance of stealing 1 random buff from a random enemy each time a buff is placed on the enemy team. Will only attempt to steal 1 buff for each type of buff placed simultaneously. For example, only 1 random buff may be stolen if 3 shield buffs are placed at the same time. Any stolen buffs become protected. Holy goddamn. I look forward to playing him in the arena. That is a freaking pull if I've ever seen one. Doom Priest. Yeah, this is the last sort of looking champion that we need, I think. A1 attacks 1 enemy if the hit is critical, plays a 50% increased critical rate buff on random ally for 2 turns. A2 plays a 50% increased attack buff on all allies for 2 turns. Passive, and this is the one that's so nice. Heals all allies by 7.5% of their HP and removes 1 random debuff from them at the start of this turn. This kind of like syncs very nice with Uko to some degree, and has a 15% of force ally speed in all battles. Okay. Holy goddamn. Holy goddamn, dude. If anything, Uko. Damn, really? Let's see, he's in the vault. There he is. I'm not sure about his ratings. To collection 4.7. Yeah. These ratings are kind of okay, I guess, but in our live arena he seems to be really, really nice. So I do look forward to playing with him. Let me know in the comments if I'm wrong about Uko, but from what I remember, he is kind of meta right now. Alright, let's go to Voids. So, I really want Queen of Hearts, but we have Rhodos. And playing Sifi and Rhodos would be really, really nice. We don't have Whisper, so I guess we could go with Whisper. Let's do... Should we do single pulls on all of them? I don't know. There's only about, well, 14. Usually pull like 30 plus. But I mean, we need the hero points. What are we gonna do? And I don't know how we are from Mercy, but we have a tree shield now. We have pulled 1 legendary from the Voids before, and that was Gaspard. But the chances are quite low that we're pulling a legendary from the Void Shards today. We have another 7 to go after this. And then I'm gonna hold off on... because we can save at least 1 sacred, I think. But yeah. Dude, pulling Uko... Damn. I might overhype him, I'm not sure. But I think he's pretty good. Maybe he's niche. Put it that way. Another Cold Heart. And then, oh, we have 2 more. And the last one. I guess we have to pull our... Or maybe don't... Maybe we can save these? We could try. We have 18,000. Let's try to save them. I don't think we can, though. But let's start off here. I guess we go with her again. And fucking another Doom Priest, I don't know. Here we go. We pulled a legendary recently. Oh, an epic, yes, good. I'm kidding. But I can't remember who it was. I don't think. I mean, we're. Oh, there's another one. Doom Priest, +1. I don't know. I think we're not that close. Oh my god. No, gross. She's bad. She's so. Oh my god. Bro, she's so fucking bad. She's so bad. Like, oh, I know this. Like Ash, I know that Ash has pulled her, and he's like screaming now. Yeah, holy god damn. Well, you're gonna be in the vault, that's for sure. Oh my god. Well, it's an epic. Well, legendary. I mean, well, nah, you know what? It is an epic. All right. When are we going to get? Let's see. This is 45,000 points. Nah, we pull everything. We probably have to pull. Maybe we can save 1 or 2 primals. I'm not sure. Allure, that's probably +2 or +3. I'm just gonna double check once again. We need. Okay, and that would be how many? Let's have a look. Okay, so about about 2, I guess. Same. Here we go. I mean, obviously, me hoping it's gonna be mythical is just, it's not happening. And then that leaves us with, hey dude, oh my god, on the freaking money. Let's get the points, shall we? We go here, go there, we go here, we collect this, we need that key, and then we go here. All these other things are obviously nice. 40 Bruce is gonna help us with the champion training. I mean, oh, whoa, hold on, whoa, calm down. Almost screwed it up there. That's another 100, and then we go down here. Oh, did we miscalculate? Oh, oh man, bro, we didn't have to take this, so we have another 1,000 points extra. I guess that's good. Yeah, and then we go in here. That's 400 points. That is Ember's 1-star soul. That's kind of nice, dude. Already, we're like at milestone 3. That's insane. I kind of want to claim them individually, you know? Feels more wholesome. Ember's 1-star soul, hell yes. Rank 1 basalt. Nothing too exciting here. I don't know about this, but we'll see. And here we go. Yeah, okay. I mean, obviously, we need this. The fusion token, another fusion token. That's huge. I feel like that is very huge. Yeah. And then we can also go ahead and do this straight away. Finally, we can put a blessing on Embers. And what is this? Gold chest. Rank 4 chicken. And I'm just gonna quickly check, how are we on like okay, Bruce is kinda okay. What about, okay, we have a feast. Okay, chickens is looking kind of okay. I'm not sure if we can use these for champion training. I was hoping to save this for CVC, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I think we're gonna have to pull. We have 15 legendary books. Holy shit, that's quite a bit. That's the most I've had, I think, in one sitting. All right, we'll see. I don't know if we can. I mean, now that we've gotten there, we can remove this. I mean, we would... It's literally double. It's not happening, dude. It is not happening. By the end of the last day, we'll see what we have and then sort of take it from there. But let's pull this, whatever. Yeah, well, that's kind of stupid because we need it for championships. So we either go for it, fully committed, but I don't think that's no. It's not good idea. It's really bad. It's really bad. Championships is gonna be rough. But yeah, we're gonna need to. We're gonna need to save. Or just pull a ancient shard. Just why did we do this? And the remnant summon. We don't have any. We maybe can like check if we can get some broad moss going, and fusing those guys up. But yeah, I think what we did is we calculated pretty good, and now we just have to commit to the Ember's 5-star soul, and unfortunately let Mavara's 5-star soul go. You have to sometimes kill your darlings, or whatever you call it. Guys, I would love to know in the comments what you're going. Are you gonna do the same like I did, or are you actually gonna do the reverse? What do you value more, Embers or Mavara's 5-star soul? Yeah. One thing with Mavara though, you can always put her on the wish list. Can't really do that with Embers. I'm just saying. Alright. I put out videos about every 1 to 2 to 3 days. If you like this sort of content, let me know with a like and subscribe. And hey, I'll see you guys next time.